Hello, and welcome to the HSCG Master Maker Podcast preview. I am Lee O'Donnell, the Executive Director of the HSCG, and we have an announcement about the HSCG Conference. So I thought it would be fun to record the HSCG Conference Director, Camryn O'Donnell, and ask her a few questions about some of the new features of the conference. At the same time, giving you a little preview of the new HSCG Master Maker Podcast, which will premiere in January of 2026. I have the HSCG Conference Director here, Camryn O'Donnell. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
You are the new conference director, and you are starting with the event that's happening at Mohegan Sun in Mystic, Connecticut in April of 2026. So what are some of the new features that you're introducing to the conference?
So I'm very excited for this upcoming event. The goal is to protect the legacy and the bones and structure of the conference that everyone knows and loves, but take some of the feedback that I've heard from our seasoned attendees and makers and try to integrate that into our schedule. So one of my biggest things that I'm very excited about is our first day, which was formerly our intensive seminar day that you would, as an attendee, have to pay extra for. You no longer have to pay extra to attend the intensive seminar day, the first day of our conference.
4 days are included now in the price of the registration, correct?
Yes.
Nice.
This is a 4-day event now, with the first day starting with your hands-on style intensive workshops. They will be in 2-hour intervals. You will have more choices throughout the day. It won't be one 4-hour class. It will be multiple workshops to choose from.
So who is going to be running these workshops on the first day?
That is going to be the supplier companies that our attendees know and love, so that we can have our products from the companies used in the classes, and they're going to take their own speakers or outside speakers to speak on their classes and teach the attendees right there.
That's really interesting. So, okay, just to be clear, this is not a selling thing. So you're not showing up to be sold to. Even though these are supplier members, they're going to be teaching you some really cool things with their ingredients and supplies and services, correct?
Yes, that means if you break down the 2-hour courses, you have an option of doing 2 different classes, 2-hour workshops, and then there will be 1-hour time slots at the end of the day for more lecture style to wrap up that day.
Okay, so will the attendees also still get lunch on that day?
Yes, we will have lunch, and to finish that day, we will have our vendor break and a vendor panel. The panels will no longer be split amongst maker and business just on the first night. We will now be hosting 3 different panels, first one starting our vendor panel that day.
So we're going to have a vendor panel, and then also later in the conference, we'll have some experts panels. Exactly.
Yes,
Wow.
we're hosting our maker panel and our business panel on the second and third day. And these are open to everyone. So you no longer have to choose.
Nice. So you're telling everybody, if you're signing up for the conference, come for all 4 days. Come from April 13th to the 16th. But another feature that you're adding to the conference that's new.
We used to have our maker and our business tracks for speakers. I have changed them to be beginner and advanced. We're trying to get our either just starting out small business companies that need a lot of startup information, and then our seasoned makers who have been here for 20 some odd years, and they need something new and interesting with their business and their making practices. So you're going to see 4 different levels of classes or categories. There's going to be beginner maker, advanced maker, beginner business, and advanced business.
I love it. And then I think there was one other thing that you've added this year, and that is a mentor program.
Yes, I'm trying to integrate our first timers as quickly as possible, make friends so that they can enjoy their conference experience as much as possible. And they can get all of the good, juicy past conference information and the secrets and hacks, as a seasoned conference attendee. And so we want to share that with our newcomers, and we will have a first time attendee breakfast
Hmm.
starting at the second day, and our networking lunch is the same. And then we're closing up that day with our party. So you're going to have a big day of making friends and then celebrating at the end of the day with the party.
And I love that we have that program now available, because that will make somebody who's coming to the conference for the first time feel a little more comfortable that somebody will be there to guide them. Correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. Part of the conference experience is being able to be near people and network with people who are like-minded and in the industry. So trying to get that going as fast as possible is really the goal.
Excellent, excellent. So thank you for sharing and coming on for this little podcast preview, Camryn. We're really excited about the conference in Mystic, Connecticut in 2026. So for all of you out there listening, the Master Maker podcast is in recording right now, and we'll start to release in January of 2026 and run throughout next year for season 1. We're really excited, and we hope you tune in. Thank you, Camryn, for coming today and sharing all this great information about the conference.
Thank you so much. I definitely have some other tricks up my sleeves to release, but this was a great start, and I really appreciate you taking the time to let me share some of the new exciting things that we have coming.
Excellent. And don't forget, everybody out there listening, tomorrow, October 30th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the premiere rate will expire. So please get your registrations in before 4 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Camryn.
Thank you.